Follow me on all platforms right there. Welcome, 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 welcome. Please remember to hit the like button coming in, good people. Just smash up the like button for me there. Why we have a show for you tonight? Jesus. Hey. Jamaica keeping it. Big up the people that will get the notification from early and jump in on the live. Me soon. Wanna share up the live, people. Tell a friend, tell some more friends out there. Seeing we have a whole if to talk about a lot. I'm gonna get as much call as possible into this live here. You understand? So if you're available for call. We are talking about problems and solutions in Jamaica. Yeah, that we are talking about. All of the problems them we see, and we want to know, you as the people of Jamaica, what are some of the solutions you think should be, put in place for these actual problems that we're having? You get me? That is what I want to talk about now, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's get into it. I'm going to start off the show. As you can see, we have Isaac Buchanan, Andre Stevenson. We have the IC. We have Dalrymple Pastor. You don't know, so the prophet them have to involved. We have the educational system. We have the judicial, the minister, Horace Chang. I say him name? Horace Chang. Well, everybody I get it today, Everybody I get it today. You understand? Because crime is a big problem in Jamaica, one of the biggest problems. And in December, the rate of crime that has escalated to astronomical numbers. Astronomical numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just put this in right here. Yes, pin that. I want to listen to this.
And it's very important that people understand that my thought process behind the reason why I asked if it makes sense we go there. No, because you have to be careful. You don't want it to seem as if, because remember, we live in a very politically charged society. No, in that realm, you run the risk of saying that we are personally attacking the office holder.
No, pause. I have to stop you there. I have to stop you there. Let me make this point. That is totally wrong.
You're not attacking the holder there.
No. I believe.
Gift a 7-day plan for one more chance to win a bag of things with Judicial.
That program
Get you connected this Christmas.
In the perception.
I believe, no. I believe that the Constitution, being a sacred document,
right,
that determines the metes and bounds of government,
right,
it warrants, where there's an issue like this, the pronouncement of the highest court of the land.
Right.
If it is for future generation or future DPPs or whatever.
But it is the presidency lead.
Right.
Secondly, I remind you about this. When Hines and the Queen, that celebrated case came about, remember, we call it gun court case. Remember that the lower courts got it wrong. The lower courts got it wrong. And when it reached the Privy Council, in the well-reasoned judge speech of Lord Diplock, that set it right, that is now the landmark case in the Commonwealth.
Facts.
So if you take your approach, it means that we stop it at this level and we may be deprived of learning.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Which could become profound for future generations.
You're saying...
No, that's not what I'm saying at all, Sir Wildman. I'm saying...
The point I make is that this case cries out for the pronouncement of the highest court of the land. There's no
Yes.
So you
my people want to hear what the lawyer said. This case with this lady I was up on your screen, Paula Llewellyn. It definitely cries out, because I know personally that a lot of people have reached out to me and they are not pleased with the ruling of the courts. So this is a matter of public concern. and it should be treated as such. Yeah, it should be treated as such. Yeah.
I agree with that, but something just throwing caution to the wind. Do you realize that when the government loses, they say we'll take it all the way to the Privy Council.
Right.
No, listen.
Yo, but that's why I have to rate
No, not only that.
Listen.
This year, I'm not finished.
Listen.
This year,
Why the internet do that?
the president, the chairman of the GLC lost her matter at the Court of Appeal.
Yes.
And she says rubbish, and she takes it to the Privy Council.
I am
Paraphrasing.
I true matter. When them lose, them ready for go to the Privy Council. So what?
A part of our judicial system is that the final court
Come on, internet, don't do me that.
is the Privy Council.
That's correct.
And this is a very good example, especially going into an election year when people are saying we should leave the Privy Council or go to the CCJ and all of that. For the people to have an understanding that listen, the system works, Just this year, I went to the Privy Council on a case that the court pronounced on, and they got it wrong. It's not just Hines. When it comes to constitutional issues,
I use Hines and the Queen as an important because that's the do. Your case, I put that in a different category.
Yay!
No,
hold on there.
It puts it in a non-important citizen category.
I put a different category. If you go back to your case, it was palpable that if you apply just the Jury Act,
and people, the number is 1-876-451-6535. That's 1-876-451-6535. You can call in now. Yeah, man, you can call in right now, man. This is the calling show for the people. We're talking about the problems, and we're also talking about solutions. So if you call, more give me one problem or problems that you see, and give me a solution that you think we can use to move forward. And what action should we take as the people of Jamaica? Oh, and remember, my birthday is in 3 days, and the donation link is pinned. Feel free to turn your boy up, all the way up. Alright? Don't be shy with the donations. Alright? It's the birthday season. And hey, that's for those who are, I would say the word is cheerful givers. I'm not give nobody nothing to put up. You don't have to give anything. It's not mandatory. I'm just saying, if you want to turn me up, the donation link is pinned. Now, I am going to request that you watch all of my videos them. I make them go viral. That would be a great birthday gift. Yes, keep them at 30,000 and 20,000 views. That would be nice. Share them with 100 people. Yes, that would be a great birthday gift. Drop them in a couple group and them up there. Make them see what I go on, don't it? So we can get to 15K. Yes, that would be a great birthday gift. But let's continue.
The Jury Act, there was no jury in your case. There's no question that the Jury Act. There was no jury in your case. This is a case that clearly has to do with the interpretation of the Constitution of Jamaica.
Yes,
right.
Agreed.
Okay? That warrants that final pronouncement by the law lord as to what is the effect of this amendment on the incumbent DPP's tenure.
Yes.
That is what the thing is all about.
You made a pronouncement just now, Mr. Wildman.
Yes.
I agree with the lawyer. This needs to go all the way to the top court. Yeah, man. Top court. We need to settle this. Because this lady is going to be in office as long as the JLP is in office. That's what I see is going to happen. In my opinion, she is aligned with the JLP. They have aligned themselves with her for whatever reason. They have aligned themselves with her. They are going to bat to keep her in position. So they give us, they have given us the all the reasons to think that they are in bed with this lady. Why else would they go all the way through just to keep her in office? Alright, let us examine it. What's the state of crime in Jamaica? What's the state of prosecution, legal prosecution of criminals in Jamaica? What is the speed of the prosecutory system in Jamaica? Is it moving efficiently? Has it been lagging for years? Then why is it that this lady is deemed fit? What is the state of corruption in Jamaica? Isn't it at an all-time high? So why in the world are they going out of their way to have this lady stay in office? She has worked poorly, and you're gonna hear some of the things that she has worked poorly on. Let's continue.
That it's very important to carry to the Privy Council, because when the Privy Council rules,
Yes.
any judgments or any matter she carries on between now and next year September would be classified illegal.
Yes, if the Privy Council were to rule that her extension is unconstitutional, then it would mean that all the cases that she would have presided over between now and September would be illegal.
So what that mean then? Them cases they would have to retry?
Naturally, something would have to be done. And that is the danger that, in my view.
Whoa! I did not know that. I just learned something. Guys, I did not listen to this all the way. I only caught the tail end of this live stream. What?
That the government runs in having her reinstated just like that. I think that's exercise caution here, because if the other side goes to the council and they were to succeed on the interpretation of the amendment vis-a-vis the constitution, then we could have a real constitutional crisis.
Wow.
Crisis, yeah, that's true.
Would you say now, Mr. Wildman, that we're at a crossroads where we have a constitutional crisis?
Tell me?
Wouldn't you say where we are now, we're having a serious constitutional crisis?
Well, it could be seen in that context.
I would say that
because you have a situation where one court rules one way, another court rules another way, and you have the final court to make yet its pronouncement. So you could, so it's a state of, uncertainty there.
Okay, chaka.
But it is sad enough because these judges that are making these pronouncements are using the same constitution that we're talking about. Isn't it the same constitution that they're making their rulings from?
What happened though, Marvin? Remember, you have a defense.
It doesn't matter. The constitution is the final piece. It is the supreme piece of law that governs the country.
Exactly.
The supreme piece. And if you are judges,
Marvin, subject to interpretation.
No, but what interpretation? I mean, Justice Wyman just said it. Section 96 1B basically.
No. Him not depend the bench. It is
Yes. Well, they give me tonight because it make more sense than who's up on the bench. It make more sense than who's up on the bench.
No,
hold on. You see, this is another problem with me having. Me different, Me represent the little ghetto youth them and other people them who our limited understanding. Our limited understanding of this constitution. We want to ask simple questions. We can't deal with those fancy statements and there's a clause and this. We want to ask the question. Does Paula Llewellyn deserve a second extension? And based on the constitution, the simplicity of it, he said no. She not deserve. She not forget the guy constitution does not allow a second one.
But Marvin, it's not that simple. You know that simple.
You know that the man you have to make me fling something I find for your program. Brethren, if you keep talking about it's not that simple. You're saying that the constitution that we are reading from, or people are quoting from, or our understanding of what is in the constitution, you basically say we are either, we don't make no sense. There is, we don't want no more clause and no loophole. She don't forget a second extension. It is constitutionally wrong. It's constitutionally wrong.
If I don't want to work hard in a Christmas time, you're this time.
If I may make this point.
Yes, Mr. Wildman.
He's putting it in a way that we may think is unforensic and not acceptable. But essentially what he's saying is correct. If
Lord God
is saying that you can only get one extension. The Parliament cannot pass a law to make a second extension permissible, because the constitution would have already exhausted that period of time under which she must serve, or tenure. Wow. Anything outside of that now would be clearly outside the ambit of section 96 1B.
But that's a matter of interpretation.
I know it's not but I'm saying, that is why I read 96.1b, that everybody can understand it, and I make you read it so that you may form your view of it. 91.6.1b says, before you reach 60, you may get one extension. That extension can take you up to 65, or it can take you up to 60. It could even take you up to 62. But once you pass 60, you can't get another extension.
Share and like, people. Share and like.
Mr. Wildman, if I take your approach, I'll never get forgot privy court.
Why you say that?
Why?
No, because you're shorting the work for the lawyers when you do it like that, man.
So all you said, Mr. Wildman did argue that today in the court.
You know,
Privy Council.
You know what is going to be crazy about all of this? When
Isaac, the easy, you know. Isaac said the man has simplify the constitution and they think too much for people them. So you know I'm not used to the liar them when this man I don't break down everything. Guys, can you hear me? If you can't hear me, put a 1 in the chat. What happened to my chat? What is going on with my chat? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear? If you can't hear me, put a 1 in the chat, guys. This is a call-in show, you know. I don't even see anybody commenting. I just see Night Bat alone. What is going on, man? What is going on? What's happening? What's going on? Hello? Can anybody hear me? Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Anissa alone, me see type in that chat. No, sir. This not safe. What's my phone there? Let's see what I'm going to say, man.
when all of us in Jamaica turned on our TV screens again to witness the same set of lawyers who presided over those Privy Council lawyers and who presided over the Vibes Cartel case, and we saw the discomfort on Paula Llewellyn's face and all the other prosecutors.
Oh, it's a freeze. Oh man. Alright. I really don't know what to do because my internet should be fine. My internet should be fine, man. I'm right next to the router. Hold on. Let me try and see if we can figure out this. Alright, my check 1 2 1 2. Wanna give me a second there, guys. Me just check the router, the internet, and it seems as if we should be back now. I should be getting a better signal now. Hello, line 1. Let me play this. Let me see if this will play good.
At that hearing, it's the same thing we're going to witness in Jamaica again, and we're going to look like idiots all over again. It's like the people are going to say, "Want to really bring back a matter, a simple matter like this? It is obvious." Say the woman is supposed to get no second extension. No, I mean no, say it now go take them no more than 2 days. They throw it out. They say, listen, no, it is unconstitutional, and she's not supposed to get the extension. Watch a joke. And when they come over here, some have a solution. I tell me, say, Marvin, in a work, sir, I am a liar. Me no need to be a liar. We know when certain things just not make no sense. I should not forget it. As a matter of fact, I have other reasons why I am so much against Paula Llewellyn being reinstated in her position. So whether or not it was constitutional, well, can I say this? Whether or not it was okay for her to be awarded the position, let's say that it was constitutionally correct for her to be awarded a second extension. Let's just say that. We can't forget that that it was the Paula Llewellyn who allowed Darren Limple, who she and her son was throwing away a garbage on the roadside when the police write them up. And Paula Llewellyn said no charge. It's the same Paula Llewellyn who allowed Mr. Green, when the agriculture minister, when he and his friends on No Movement Day made a mockery.
Guys, more of you know on your end if it is choppy, if it's still stucky. Because it's telling me that everything is good enough. That's what it's telling me. What me I gonna do?